Hey folks, Aaron here. Welcome back to my anime review. Today we're looking at episode 23 of the Ancient Magus Bride. Yeah, I said this would come up at like 6 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm sorry about that. I've been kind of busy with the last couple hours. I went for a run and then also kind of started doing some other work. So I do apologize. Hopefully you guys could forgive me. I kind of wish I would have got this out earlier because honestly, this was such a cool episode. Oh my god, I loved it. I loved this freaking episode. Like, legit everything about it was freaking cool. So we learned more about Carthius, I think is how you pronounce it, or Carthiopius, I think, or I'm not even gonna try to. It's still can't say his name, even though they said it like several times. I just can't pronounce it for some reason. We learn more about him, and we also learn about Joseph and why the two are aligned with one another. Joseph was a young boy who was a gravedigger, who heard the voices of the dead apparently, and heard this, this weird spirit called Carthius calling, or Carthius, but whatever you say it, calling to him, and he ended up trying to save him. Now the thing was that during the process of saving him, he was so happy because he felt like he was finally being relied on. For the first time ever, Joseph went from being hated and thought of as a witch to, feeling like he was needed. The problem is that no matter what he did for Carthius, or I keep changing this dude's name. Whatever he did for Cart, we'll just put it that way. Well, no matter what he did, it would never actually save Cart. Cart would continue getting just, either not sick per se, but also not healthy either. So he was like always in middle ground. And so at one point, Joseph had the bright idea, which was not very bright at all, but being sarcastic, to fuse with Cart. And the thing is, then they became one being. So for hundreds of years, those two were together, and in many ways Joseph lost his memories. It also lost his reason for existing. But when Chise had mounted him in the last episode, she had actually gone into his memories and for the first time saw them and reawoken those memories. That's why he was so pissed off to always hear the name Carthius and Carpius, however you want to say it. I keep screwing up his name, I don't know why. But it was interesting because meanwhile, Elias was going on a rampage, and this was in the beginning we saw this, and was luckily enough that he gained the assistance of the female wood spirit, the new female wood spirit, or goddess, or however you want to put it, really. And she decided to help him find Chise. And when she did that, they did find her, and luckily they came at the time because basically Chise was getting kind of beat up by Joseph now, in his remembered state. But it was kind of cool because we saw like everyone appear in this lab to save Chise, and it was just funny. Like, even though the girl showed up and she's like, "Oh, this little weird thing showed up and told me that I gotta go come here," and she ended up going there to save Chise, like probably unaware of why she was going there in the first place. But it was like a giant, massive battle in the little laboratory, and for the most part, Elias and Chise were finally reunited, even though Chise is still very mad at Elias for the most part, but. They made a promise, which is interesting, and we don't know what it is because they stay quiet about that. But I'm thinking that, like, if he has to kill her or something like that, or he'll take her life, he'll do it. That's what my guess is. If you guys saw it in the manga, please don't spoil it. I want to really like legit see this for myself. But oh man, we only have 2 episodes left to the series finale, and I'm gonna miss this show. I love the Ancient Magus Bride. It is definitely one of my favorite shows from last year to continue this year. And what are you guys thinking about the show too? I would love to hear from you. What did you think about this episode in particular? Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. I'm done with my reviews for today. Fate Last Extra looks like it probably will come out tomorrow. If it comes out tomorrow, I will have a review out for tomorrow. Even assuming though it doesn't, then I'll just have Kokoku tomorrow, which is my usual thing on Sunday. I'll talk to you guys then. God bless you all. Have a great night, everyone. Bye, everyone.